You give me 10 minutes and I promise you, you're gonna feel a whole lot better. We're gonna open the gates. Let's start by feeling a softness in the front of your hips. Notice I'm not tucking the pelvis and I'm not sticking the bottom out. It's just a little bend and release so you have an openness and a softness. We're gonna gently tap on this area. You can use soft fists, you can use the blade hands, just knocking on it, opening up the vessels, the lymph, and this actually helps to open our breathing. Now move it so you're hitting the glute muscles, the hip muscles. We're gonna work our way down the leg, knocking down the outsides of the legs, and with an open hand, we're gonna tap up the inside of the legs. We're invigorating the energy and the fluids, knock on the abdomen, all the way maybe around in a circle, up and down, maybe on the sides a little bit. Little chopping on the sides. This helps to awaken our breathing. Now knock on the kidneys and the low back. Be gentle here, but it should feel pretty good. And then pretty hard, knock on the sacrum. Give it a good beating and open up all the tissue in the low back. Now interlace the fingers, inhale, lift up. Lift your breastbone to the sky. Open up all your ribs and your waist. And as you exhale, let the arms gently float down. Allow your shoulders to rest down your back. Again, inhaling as we come up. Feel yourself expanding each vertebra. Make yourself a little bit taller with each movement. And exhale like the arms are floating on clouds, softly back down. We'll do it one more time. Draw energy up through your spine and spinal cord. Feel the front of your breastbone slide straight up, more up than back bend. And then open the arms gently back down. Okay, now all of our joints are gates, energy gates. You can hold on to something if you need to for balance. I'm just gonna stand here, flex and point, opening the ankle gates first. I like to think about circling now. Think about sort of polishing the bone. We're lubricating the joints and we're opening up any stagnant, restricted energy so the energy can flow through the feet. Flex and point the other foot now. I'm balancing, but you don't have to. Don't let your hips stick out. You want to be nice and stable using the side of the standing leg. Circle around. Just relax through the lower leg and circle the other way like you're stirring through water. After our feet and ankles, we move into the knees. So bring the legs together, bend your knees and place your hands around your knees and stir the knees. Don't do anything that hurts. Please make this a gentle gliding movement, polishing and lubricating the knee joints. Also helps to open up the ankles as we do this. Then we'll continue the way up the legs into the hips. So back to that soft hip position here and place your hands on your low back. We're circling around the ball and socket joints of the hip. This can be very small, it can be larger. Just think about lubricating the hip joints, polishing the surfaces of the bones, and then switch directions. Nothing should feel uncomfortable. Remember, we're simply trying to open up each gate, which is each joint. And we'll bring this to a close. And then loosen up that spine a little bit, shake it out. And now we're gonna go side to side. So again, I have my knees in that slightly bent position. Tailbone is relaxed, allowing the spine to just swing. Each vertebra is another little gate. Each vertebra is a joint. So feel each one gliding. I kind of picture a Rubik's Cube, the way it stays stacked, but each junction turns. Onto the shoulders now. Slide the shoulder blades around the rib cage like you are like a sponge sliding around the surface. And then the other way. No tension in the neck. Remember, we're just trying to open up the flow. If we do it too tight, we might end up restricted. Hands on the shoulders. Now we're moving the ball and socket of the shoulder joint. Maybe the elbows get even closer together and you get a bigger circle. Do whatever range is right for your shoulders today. Let's go the other direction. We're just doing, like 4 to 6. Keep it gentle, keep it easy. I want to make sure you have time to do this every day. Okay, now the elbows, backs of the hands together. as we circle the arms together, it's as though one part of your wrist will remain touching, and you feel the elbow joints circling around, lubricating the elbow joints. We go the other way. The lower arm bones are just spinning on each other and winding. Now backs of the hands together. Follow this closely. One hand comes up, and so you're interlacing your fingers. I did the right hand first. Remember which hand you lifted. And whatever one you did first is probably the one that feels more natural. Backs of the hands. Now do the opposite side. This one probably feels a little more awkward if you forgot which one was first. Just 3 times with each grip. Now, just palms together, interlace your fingers, and gently circle the wrists. This is so good if you've been typing or texting, anything like that. This is really nice. Again, gentle and soft. Moving into the head. Start with just turning the head side to side. Now we're going to wind the arms as we do it. This is actually a classic ancient Qigong exercise called Wise Owl Turns Its Head. We're spinning the shoulder joints, turning the head and neck. Now, drop the head to one side and push the other way. This will give you a nerve stretch. It's a technique that's sometimes called nerve flossing. Again, very gentle, especially when we're dealing with the neck here. We're just trying to open up the energy, not create any restriction. And I'm just doing about 3 of these to each side. Next, we're going to do some gentle circles. Picture a bobblehead, so it's nice and loose. Your circles might be very small. They should be slow. They might get bigger if that feels okay for your neck. Again, no strain, no stress. We're relieving stress here. Keep the breath smooth. Okay, now spin your hands. So pinky fingers are spinning in towards my ears as I open the chest, and then exhale, spin them the other way. So the backs of the hands are towards each other. The belly pulls in and you stretch your spine. Inhale. So notice my hips are sitting back as I stretch the spine forward. I want you to stretch your spine like a slinky. So you're opening up your chest, and then you're stretching the whole spine, tail back, arms forward. Now, step 1, foot back. This one, you'll have to watch the hands closely the first time. So I'm crossing my hands. Now, I'm stretching towards the leg that's in front, looking at the back palm and pressing the other hand to the sky. We'll do 3 times or so each direction. One hand presses up, the other hand reaches back, creating a spiral in the body. Open, stretch, anchor through your feet and stretch through your palms. Step that foot forward and let's do the other side now. So I'm twisting towards the front leg, creating a spiral in the body. Feel, especially from that back foot to the palm of the same side, you can feel a big spiral stretch. And step back in. One more exercise to go. We're going to inhale and press the arms up towards the sky. Now we're going to fold forward. You can bend your knees if you need to, but I want your spine to remain straight and long. Hang down, relax your neck. Slide your hands up the back of the body to your low back. Bend your knees, activate your glutes, lift your chest. Maybe you go into a back bend. Maybe you just lift your chest. Fold forward. Slide your hands down the backs of your legs and over your feet. We come up again. This time when you bring the arms up, you're going to reach up to the sky just like we did that first time, but you're going to part the clouds overhead and let the arms float down gently by your sides.